What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tony Swedberg back with another video, and this is Selling Solar, the Ugly Truth. So I'm going to tell you a full breakdown of selling solar. I had a team full of door knockers that worked for me. They set the appointments and I was a closer. In terms of selling door to door, I think it is a very tough job. I don't like the concept. Would I do it? Probably not, because I'm very good at closing. Now, if I was 18 to 23 years old and I was just getting my feet wet, yeah, I would do door to door sales just to get uncomfortable, just to get better at sales, just to work on my work ethic, and just, it's gonna make a man out of you. It is a very tough job. The reason why I don't like it is because after you set that appointment, let's say you walked 7 hours a day knocking on doors, you set an appointment, right? Well, after you set this appointment, you got tons of risk. You got, who's gonna go close my deal? Is he good at closing deals? Does he care? He didn't have to work this hard to set the appointment. That's why everybody liked me closing their deals, because I was like 90, 95% I'm closing, unless they can't buy, unless their credit's bad. So everybody's like, oh, is Tony going to my deal? So yeah, that's rough. So who's closing your deals, right? If it's a weak closer, oh man, what a nightmare. Knocking doors all day for some weak closer to go blow the deal. Horrible. And then after that, you got to worry about the installer. Is the installer going to install it? Are they going to screw up? Well, after they install it, they're just going to not pay your company. So solar can be an absolute nightmare, you guys. And that's why I left my solar job. So I'll make another video on that. But I left, and I was a part owner, but I sold, my percentage of it, got my money back, and I decided, it's in every man's life, you just got to realize, hey, it's time to pivot. Like, you've made $50,000 to $80,000 a month, and you've only been paid maybe $50,000 altogether. It's just an absolute nightmare, And it's not the owner of the company. The owner of the company is a very good friend of mine. It's not, he was just starting out the company. I started from day one. I hired, half the sales guys, if not more. I put some money in. I was really invested in this company. I really wanted to make it work. I moved to South Carolina for the company. But after a while of, the first installer wasn't too good, it was tons of driving, but that's okay. Then we go to South Carolina. I bring my family over there. So expensive to move, $10,000. So take that out of the $50,000 or so, that I was making or whatever, just on that trip or whatever. So that trip was a rough one. So after that, I was just crushing it. And then once we moved back to Florida to do virtual sales, because that was really booming, all the install company just started throwing my deals away like it was nothing. And these are 5,000 was my lowest deal they threw away. They're throwing away $8,000 commissions, just my half, right? So $16,000 deals, $12,000 deals, $20,000 deals. I mean, just throwing them away because one signature was by the husband. All we had to do was call and do this, but they just canceled the deal. So the installer owns the sales org, guys. If you're in a sales organization and the installer, and you don't really know the installer, like everybody says they're good, well, you got another thing coming. They're just, you pump your deals through some installer and they don't want to pay you, or your company decides to go somewhere and the installer's like, oh, they're out? All right, boom. And it's just so unregulated right now, I guess, with solar. It's rough, the installer, I haven't even seen any people getting sued really in this business. It's just everybody screwing everybody. And then the people at the top or the installers just cash grabbing. So it's pretty nuts. And then these door knockers and people are just so recyclable. It's just rough, man. And you're working so hard. It came to the point, guys, where I had that sick feeling in my stomach of, I'm coming here, I'm taking time away from my family, away from my 5-year-old, and I'm closing tons of deals, and I don't know if I'm getting paid, And when you're with a company for that long and you're just not sure if you're getting paid, because of the installer, not because of the company or their intentions, but because of the installer. Like, are they going to pay me? They're going to, put on a bunch of add-ons, kill my commission, do all this stuff and just mess with me. I don't like that, man. And that's one thing. That's a reason I bought my YouTube channel back, because it's mine. It's like there's nobody telling me what to do. I get to post what I want. I get to talk about what I want, and that kind of thing. So it's something I can vent to, and a way that I can reach you guys and help you guys. So if you guys like the video, please make sure to smash that like button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.